Hi guys, welcome to another video by Optionables. My name is Saket, and in this video we are going to look at the monthly as well as quarterly performance of Optionables. So we were able to achieve 5% target day before yesterday. So we have 2 more days to be filled, which will fill. And next what we are going to do is we are going to go to the back office. We are going to look at the performance report by the broker. The thing here is there is absolutely no use of me showing you P&L statement because I am not the only one. There are many traders out there who can show their P&L statement. But what difference we are going to do in this particular video is we are going to analyze our own trades and then we are going to learn something out of it. There's absolutely no use if we don't learn something and if I just show you the P&L, right? So we have filled in the Excel. So today you will actually know what is the use of maintaining a record on Excel. So we are going to take this Excel and we are going to analyze some data and try to see where exactly we stand. So, and there's one more thing which I'll be addressing in this particular video, and that is there is a fake channel which is trying to reply to all the comments in the comment section, and they are trying to lure people into their advisory service. So we'll be talking about that, and we'll also be looking into the performance as well as what we get to learn. So if you are liking the content on this channel, then please do hit the like button, share this with your friends, and also subscribe to our channel. You can also follow us on other social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram and Telegram, and the links are in the description below. And I have also attached Optionables portfolio PDF file that also you can find in the description below. Thank you so much for joining guys. Hope you liked the video. Hi guys, welcome to another video by Optionables. Yesterday marks to be the end of the quarter as well as end of the month. And we will first see what is the performance of the last 2 days, and then we will be going to the back office and then we'll be looking at the reports, what is the performance for the quarter. And then comes the final part or the major part where we will be analyzing our own P&L and trying to see what we can learn. If I'm just showing my P&L, it is not going to benefit you in any way. So what will you do with the profits I have, right? So it is more important to know what we can learn from the particular trades we have taken. So the thing is, unfortunately, we don't have all 90 days trade. So we have from 24th May, but that will be more than sufficient to learn the mistakes we have done, and it is also sufficient to improve our own trading skills. So before starting off with the video, there's a very important thing I have to address, and that is from many days, a fake channel named Pinned by Optionables is commenting on the channel. Every time we block them or report them, they come up with a new channel, a channel with a new name. So you can see that this Optionables is not even Optionables. When I zoom in, you see that what is over I is not a dot, it is something like a dash, and it is called as Pinned by Optionables. So it is clearly not Optionables, and I will tell you why I am telling this. This fake channel is trying to scam innocent people. So what they are doing is they are commenting something like, I will introduce you to a new different way of making profit like Bitcoin, and they will give their WhatsApp number right in the comment section. So, and what is happening is whenever you try to contact them, so they are telling that you deposit 3 or 5 lakh rupees with me and we are going to give you a fixed percentage of return. So, and they are also portraying themselves to be Optionables. So that's when I thought, okay, it is really important for me to address this issue so people actually don't fall for this. So please make sure that whenever we comment, you are going to get some highlight behind our name. So you can see that this Optionables right over here, there's a highlight behind the name. And just to double verify whether it's Optionables itself, just click on this. And if you are taken to the actual page, then it's Optionables. So, but if you go to channels like this Pinned by Optionables, you clearly see that there are no subscribers. So there is only 1 subscriber and they have no videos at all. These people are just trying to scam people, and please be aware of this. So this is one important message which I wanted to tell before starting off with today's video. So now we'll be quickly moving on to the Excel sheet. So 29 June, we made a profit of 97,000. So I have attached the raw video in the Telegram group, so you can go check that out. I have attached the full raw video. So we'll keep 7,000 as brokerage. And on 30th of June, we made 42,000 profit and 7,000 as a brokerage. The thing is, 30th of June, I didn't record any video because we were busy with the quarter end reporting. So we had lots to do. So that's the reason we were working on the laptop, and we were very light on positions, didn't take a lot of positions, and we just booked around 42,000. So I don't have the trade recording for 30th of June. So 29th of June, I have attached in the Telegram group the entire raw file, so you can go and check that out. So you can see that we finally ended up achieving a target of 5%. So we gradually moved towards 5%. Initially, we started with 3%. We worked towards 3%, and then we pushed it towards 5%. And this 5% is the net return. You can see that our gross return is around 15,23,000, and 2 lakh has been gone towards brokerage and other charges. So this number won't be exact, so there will be plus and minus 20-30,000, but this is the approximate figure what you can expect. So now what we'll be doing is, before moving on and analyzing the data, we will straight away move into the back office report, and we will take a look as to what exactly has happened. So this is the FIRSTOCK application which I have logged into. You can see that today is 1st of July. It's expiry day, and I still haven't taken any trade. So I am doing this recording in the morning itself before we actually enter the trade around 10 o'clock, right? So here I'm going to go to web links, and I'm going to go to reports. Next, what are we going to do is we are going to go to reports in reports, and we are going to go to P&L, right? So here I am going to go for F&O. That is, you can see that it's 1st April 2021 to 1st July 2021, and I'm going to press submit. So you can see that our gross return is somewhere around 39,38,000, and we have paid around 6,47,000 in brokerage. So this, it is showing each contract. I can also view it list wise. So what is my P&L in each contract, right? So my net realized is 32,91,103. So 32,91,000 is our actual net profit as of this particular quarter. So you can see that we have paid around 6,50,000 in total charges. So I like this representation by FIRSTOCK. Even Zerodha has very good representation of the actual P&L. So I can exactly see how much has gone where, because most of the brokers, what they do is in their reporting, they just show brokerage and other charges. You really want to know where you are paying so much of other charges. So this reporting, it is very clear as to where the charges have gone, where this 6,47,000 has gone. So you can see that in that only 67,000 has gone for brokerage, and that is as expected because we don't take more than 100 orders a day. How much is 100 orders a day? Just around 2,000 rupees. So we actually go less than 100 orders a day, just around 2,000 rupees. So obviously you want to expect brokerage to be quite high. But the turnover charge is very high because we trade in huge volume. So this turnover charge is around 0.53% of the contract value. And no matter which broker I go, all these charges are going to remain the same. So it is not going to change. So you can see that majority of the charges have gone for turnover, STT as well as GST. So here we have spent majority of the charges, and this is our net P&L. So we'll just note it down. First we have F&O 32,91,103. As I have already told you, so we invest in equity, pledge the shares, and then we are going to trade. So now we are also going to check for equities. So I am going to change this absolute P&L to indicative P&L. First I will show you what exactly happens if I put absolute P&L. The value is around 64 lakh. And you can see the charges is almost negligible. But the thing is, this 64 lakh is the total profit what I have got since the date of purchase. So this is not my quarter profit. This is the total profit what I have got since I have purchased. So just to get the quarter profit, I will have to go to indicative P&L and press on submit, right? And you can see that this quarter I have only made around 25,84,422. Whatever 60 lakh we saw was since the day I purchased the equities. So I'll just be noting this down: 25,54,422. 25,54,422. So you can see that this quarter we have made a net return of around 58,45,000, and this is post all the brokerage as well as charges. Okay, in this particular equity gain of 25 lakh, so I don't want to take any credits. Out of 100%, 95% of the credit goes to the market because the market went up, and 5% goes to the stock picking skills. So just because the market went up, we have some very nice gains. If the market falls tomorrow, we are going to have a loss. Should be given to the market with equity gains. And coming to F&O, So this 32,91,000, so we can take some credit here because it is more of skill rather than market performance, right? So again, I'm just going to show you the indicative P&L for F&O also. So that is not going to change much. That is not going to change. The absolute P&L is around 32,91,000. Even indicative P&L. Even indicative P&L for options and futures is also 32,91,103, same as absolute P&L, because this won't change because we are not carrying any positions. Equity, what happens is I'm carrying some positions from May 2020, some from December 2020. So all those gains get added, but here I don't have any such positions in F&O. So absolute and indicative will both give me the same number. So you can see that the charges what we have assumed is not quite bad. It is very close to the actual charges. If I have paid 6 lakh in 3 months, then obviously 6,47,000 in 3 months, which means my approximate monthly charge will be around 2,15,666. And you can see that how accurately we are able to estimate our charges also. So even though we have assumed a flat number, we are able to estimate it quite accurately. So then coming to total percentage of return. So what I'm showing you is just absolute number. And absolute number does not make much of a sense. The capital what we have used for option trading is around 2 crore 50 lakh, right? But what we use for equities also is around 3 crore 20 lakh in total. So we are just going to subtract the gain. So if I go to portfolio, you see that it is going to show me 3 crore 91 lakh as the total value, right? But the thing is, you can see that 60 lakh gain has come from this particular quarter itself. So we'll just subtract the 60 lakh gain, which means we have 3 crore 30 lakh. So now we will calculate the net returns, right? So percentage return is going to be this divided by this. So you can see that a net return is around 17% for this entire quarter. So this is quite decent return, and with F&O you can see that we are consistently able to achieve around average of 10 lakh every month. So 30 lakh in 3 months is around 10 lakh every month. 17.7% in a quarter is quite a decent return. So when I divide this by 3, so this is going to give me an approximate of 5.9% a month. So as I told you, we target around 2 to 4% a month, and we also target around 7 to 12% a quarter. So considering that, we have done fairly well because we have achieved 17%. So these kinds of return are something which you can do it over and over again consistently, because achieving 4% or 5%, you can definitely do it with option trading. So that is one thing which I wanted to show you. When you expect huge returns like 30-40% a month, that might not be possible consistently, but if you have reasonable expectation of 3 to 5%, you will definitely be able to do it with option trading. But that is not the point here. We have to understand what actually led to making this 5% return a month. We have our trading performance since 24th May, and the brokerage is just an approximation, but it has turned out to be quite a good approximation. Didn't expect it to be so precise. And here I'm just going to apply filter, and I'm going to sort this out based on profits. So I'm going to put smallest to largest. The big losses are going to come on top, and then we have the profits. The highest profit is going to go to bottom. So what we are going to do now is first we are going to count the total number of days using count function. So I'm going to use count function, and I'm going to count total number of days. So we have 28 total days, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to count the total loss making days. So you can see that these are my total loss making days. Again, I'm going to use the count function. I have total of 7 loss making days. So we have 21 profit making days. So we will see the percentage, how much percentage it is. 25% of the total trades I take is loss making. 75% of the total trades what we have taken is profit making. So this is a very good ratio. So you have a 75% accuracy. So this is actually quite better than what we had last quarter. Last quarter we had around 63% only. Our risk to reward was slightly better. So here I expect the risk to reward to be little lesser, but our probability was much lesser. So we have done well in achieving higher probability this time. So we will see what is the average loss as well as average profit. I'm just going to use the average function here. So you can see that my average loss is around 60,000 rupees. So I'm just going to multiply this into -1 because I want a positive number. So 60,000 is my average loss. Coming to my average profit, so 82,000 is my average profit. When I'm winning this 75% of the times, I am making 82,000, and when I'm losing, I'm just losing around 60,000. So now I will tell you why exactly I multiplied this into -1, because now we are going to see the risk to reward ratio also. So you can see my reward to risk ratio is around 1.3. So if I didn't do it into -1, then this would have become -1.3. So that's the reason I multiplied by -1. So this is a very good number also. Our risk to reward is 1:1.3, and then you can see that we have quite good probability also. So why am I showing you this? So the first important point is always accept your losses. Losses is extremely good. I don't know why people want to go away from losses. I will tell you why. Because the day you have loss, you are going to go back to your trading account and see what exactly went wrong. But the day when you make profit, you are just going to give credit to yourself and boost your ego. So you are not going to go back and try to see what is the mistake. So just because you made profit does not mean that you have not made any mistake. So if you make profits, and very little learning will be there, but when you make a loss, right, you will go back and see what exactly went wrong. Always appreciate your losses, because losses are actually going to teach you something. Profits don't teach you anything. So always appreciate losses, right? And loss is a part of the game, so you can't avoid it. Then what can you avoid? If you tell losses are good, then we are going to go to loss if we take loss every day, right? So then what is the difference? What am I actually trying to tell you here? The most important thing what I'm trying to tell here is about risk management. And when I say risk management, it is not about not making losses. It is about making less loss. So only if you cut down your loss to a small extent, right, you're definitely going to be profitable. There is no second question about that. If you let your losses run big, even though I have 75% probability, I can't be profitable. Let me just show you why. So what I'll do here is I'm going to show you something. So here we have different days where we have lost money, right? So we have lost for these 7 days. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, if I let my loss run big, what is going to happen. We have a 2.5 lakh loss here, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to assume that I'm going to let my losses run till 2.5 lakh on all loss making days. So I'm just going to drag this till here. So when I do that, you see, even though I have a 75% probability, of profit, does not matter, because my net P&L is now negative 85,000. It really does not matter even though if I have the best probability of profit, because if I don't have good risk to reward, if I don't manage my risk well, trust me, you're never going to make profit. So you can see that in this case, my average loss has gone to 2,59,000. What I have done before that is just cut my losses to 60,000. So here is where all the difference comes. So that's the reason instead of losing 85,000 negative, I am a positive 13 lakh. So if you want to be profitable in the longer run, what exactly should you focus on? Should you focus on higher probability, or should you focus on higher risk to reward ratio? The answer is it's mix of both. So you need a good probability with a good risk to reward ratio, and you will definitely be profitable. So before you can see here again, I'll just show this to you. When I make everything 2.5 lakh, my risk to reward ratio drops to 0.31, and 0.31 is a very bad ratio for a 75% probability. So I'll just change this again. So now we have 1.369, so which is extremely good. So this is with respect to the option trading, what we can learn. Coming to the back office, so many of you were asking for the portfolio, right? So I'm just going to download this portfolio PDF. So I'm going to share the portfolio. So you can see that this margin holding cash is the holdings which we have pledged. So we have pledged around 2.9 crores of holdings, and we have received a margin of 2.48 crores for trading. So these are the pledged holdings. So these holdings are yet to be pledged. So we still haven't pledged these holdings, right? So I'm just going to send across this particular file to you. I'll download this and send this across to you. So that is for today's video, guys. So hope you got to learn something from this video. I'll be joining you soon in the next video. So after this, I will put the recording again for the Thursday's trade little later on. So now it is almost 10 o'clock. I will go and take the trade now, and I will put the recording for the same little later, because I will have to edit this video and post this as well. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for joining.